All right, so you know how everyone loves a good superhero story, right? Well, what if I told you there's like a real life one happening right now?
Oh, yeah. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So get this. We're diving into the story of Abu Tassin.
Okay.
He's this Iraqi sniper, but like people call him the silver shooter.
Whoa. Okay,
This-
silver shooter. That's pretty awesome.
right. And it's not just a cool name. This guy is 62 years old.
62.
I
Wow.
know, right? And he's out there fighting ISIS, and he's become like total legend.
Seriously, a 62-year-old sniper taking on ISIS. That's movie material right there.
Exactly. And actually, one of our listeners even suggested we do a deep dive on this guy and see, like if his life story could be a movie.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, get this.
Hmm?
The guy has over 384 confirmed kills against ISIS.
Whoa, wait, hold on. 384.
384
Mhm.
confirmed.
That's insane. I mean, that's more than some entire units get in a whole conflict.
It's crazy, right? And get this, ISIS is so freaked out by him, they've even put a bounty on his head.
Wow. I mean, talk about striking fear into the heart of the enemy. That's a whole other level of respect.
Oh, totally. So, okay, so obviously he's an incredible sniper, but he's also part of this group called the Popular Mobilization Forces, or the PMF.
Right, the PMF. So for people who aren't super familiar, the PMF is basically this big coalition of mainly Shia militias. They came together like back in 2014, 2015, when ISIS was really gaining ground in Iraq.
Yeah, right when everything was just falling apart.
Exactly. And they were really essential in pushing back against ISIS, often working alongside the Iraqi army.
So, thinking about the kind of fighting we're talking about here, urban warfare, close quarters, really brutal stuff, that makes a sniper like Abu Tassin even more important, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, think
Right.
about it. You've got ISIS using these hit-and-run tactics, hiding among civilians. It's incredibly difficult to fight.
And that's where a sniper comes in.
Yeah, exactly. A skilled sniper like Abu Tassin can change the whole game. He's not just picking off targets. He's disrupting their operations, creating fear, and demoralizing the enemy.
It's almost like a psychological weapon as much as a physical one.
Totally.
Yeah.
A lot of times these ISIS fighters, they never even see him coming. He's like a ghost. It just completely messes with their heads.
Which kind of makes me think about, turning this into a movie and stuff like that. If we were casting this thing, who would play Abu Tassin?
Oh, man, that's a good one. You need someone who can portray both the strength and the weariness, the weight of all those years, all those kills.
Right. Like someone who can really show us what it means to dedicate your life to a mission like this, especially at 62 years old. I mean, what drives a person to do that?
Well, I think that's really the heart of his story, right? He's not just out for revenge or racking up a high score. From what I've read, he's driven by this very specific goal. He wants to eliminate every single ISIS fighter from Iraq. Yeah. I mean, that says a lot about the things he's seen, the losses he's probably suffered. It's got to be deeply personal for him.
And that kind of dedication to a mission. I mean, it's inspiring in a way, but also kind of
Yeah,
terrifying.
it definitely makes you think, like, is that kind of goal even achievable?
And what's the cost? What does it do to a person to carry that kind of weight on their shoulders for so long?
Some heavy stuff to think about.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It does make you wonder, if someone made a movie about Abu Tassin, would it just end up glorifying all that violence? Or could it actually, show us the real human cost of war and what drives people to fight in it?
That's the million-dollar question.
Definitely something worth thinking about.